Hello and welcome to another Let's Play on Total War Warhammer 2. The Curse, the Vampire Coast DLC is not out actually, but I do have early access to it. So naturally, I'm going to be doing something else, because alongside the DLC is also a free DLC, which adds Lokhir Fellheart to the game. And his icon is the best I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. It's just, the colors are, it's mesmerizing, honestly. It's beautiful. That's not the reason I wanted to play him, though. I mean, it's part of the reason. Honestly, it is. I was playing some Vampire Coast factions, and then I saw his icon come by, and I was like, holy crap, that is so beautiful. But then I had an actual look at him, and then I was like, holy shit, he's actually really good. So, let's go over his stuff, I suppose. I guess we'll start with the usual Dark Elves. I mean, most of you will know this, but the race attributes of the Dark Elves, they have Black Arcs. He actually has more stuff to do with Black Arcs, but we'll see that in a second. Black Arcs, powerful naval units that can replenish forces, recruit new units and forces, and bombard battles within range. However, since the Curse of the Vampire Coast DLC is now out, naval battles are a thing. Well, not actually naval battles, it's not ship v ship battles, but you will have a island battle, basically, if you attack someone's sea or get attacked at sea. So you will basically transport to an island nearby and then murder each other. So Black Arcs actually have a pretty big role to play in campaigns now, much bigger than they used to be anyway. Slaves provide a bonus to provincial economies at the cost of reduced public order, and murderous prowess. Dark Elves receive the favor of Cain in the form of increased combat performance should they kill enough enemies in battle. So, his actual personal and faction effects, though, for the Blessed Dread, or the Blessed Dread, pretty damn good. His faction effects are, he has a suitable climate, savanna and jungle, so he can settle in savanna and jungle no problem, which is pretty damn solid, because that means he's got many of the climates as suitable, which is really good. Income from slave pens and slave markets is increased by 50%, which is pretty good as well, just a good way to make some extra money. This is the big one. Every owned major port will allow the recruitment of a black arc. So every time you take a major port, you can recruit an extra black arc, rather than having to do a, I think it's sacrifice to Manan or something. Crazy. And another big one, Lord effects, upkeep minus 50% for Black Arc Corsair units. So his entire army is just going to be Black Arc Corsairs, because it's so strong. Minus 50% for a pretty solid unit, all the way for the mid, maybe even late game, really. So yeah, I kind of like this guy. And then he's also a melee duelist type lord, which are usually my favorite, because if a lord can kill another lord, then that just kind of wins you the battle most of the time. I'm going to be playing on legendary difficulty, as always. Very hard battle difficulty, because there's no legendary. That's about it, really. I mean, don't get me, like, just as a more serious note, there are going to be tons of people playing all of these lords on YouTube. If you want to watch those, then I might do it in the future too, but honestly, right now, I honestly really like this guy. He looks amazing, physically as well. Anyway, I'm going to start the campaign. I actually am going to skip past the cutscene, because the cutscene is just the basic Dark Elves one that shows for Nagaron, and I think even for Malekith and for his mummy as well, I believe. So yeah, we'll skip past that, because it's the usual one, no special one, unfortunately.
The Tower of Blessed Dread rests off the Mangrove Coast. But I will not linger here, for the jungles are ripe for the pillaging. In the north lies a mass of ancient ruins, holding untold treasures and secrets within. And beyond that is a greater prize, one the reptiles claim as the first city. It shall be mine. Yet Mathlan urges caution that far inland. The dwarves of these mountains hoard great wealth and shall be stubborn in relinquishing it. Further south lies an infestation of bubonic proportions, ready to corrupt any bounty we gain. These vermin must be driven from their nests. But first, these accursed reptiles draw my attention. They will bask in Sotek's gaze no more. For I feel a frisson of excitement from my corsairs. The KRAKENLORD is on the hunt!
It's not, even his voice is amazing. I'm not even joking. This guy's very quickly becoming one of my favorites. Get out of here, though. Alright, how they play the Blessed Dread. Or Blessed Dread. So, here's the big one. Black Arcs. Unlike others among his Dark Elf kin, Lokhir Fellheart may summon a mighty Black Arc, unlike when occupying a major... That's a weird sentence. May summon a mighty Black Arc when occupying a major coastal settlement. As more are acquired, the number of Black Arcs available will increase accordingly. These powerful floating fortresses can be used to raise armies, recruit units, and support invasion forces with aerial bombardments. Right, the Rite of Anafraima, probably, exclusively benefits Lokhir's faction by improving the stats and attributes of naval units such as Black Arc Corsairs and the Charybdis. How do you know? These words, man. And slaves. Dark Elf factions capture slaves in battle, which provides additional income but can negatively affect public order. Slaves can be sacrificed to perform rites. Right. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to the Southern Sentinels. We got a bunch of money and some scrolls. We are just, of course, doing the regular old scroll thingy-majig, so that's something. The Vortex campaign, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, let's have a look at stuff. I guess, yeah, let's just start with his starting army, which is fairly solid to begin with. We've got... Well, you know what? Let's have a look at him. Look at these stats. They're beautiful. They look pretty good. 110 armor, which is pretty solid. It doesn't have a shield, but still, 110 is pretty sweet. Good melee stats overall, weapon strength, and of course he's a duelist, so he's very good to kill other lords and heroes, which is definitely my favorite type of lord. If I want to have a magic user, I'll just put a magic user in the army. Anti-infantry as well, and he's got the Sea Dragon Cloak, which gives him some, I believe it's this, the 15% missile resistance. We got a unit of, actually, I guess we can look at more, actually, I haven't looked at his special stuff here. Black Arc Growth, all armies faction, oh my goodness. Upkeep cost reduction, oh my goodness, oh that's only local, never mind. Yeah, his unique stuff looks pretty decent as well. His Helm of the Kraken, that's his thing, isn't it? The Helm of the Kraken causes terror. Replenishes HP. That's okay, I guess. It's not insanely good, but it's alright. So yeah, that's him. Then we have a unit of Bleak Swords. We have a unit of Dread Spears. We have 2 units of Black Arc Corsairs of Handbows. We have a unit of Dark Shards, and then there's that Feral Manticore, which only costs 220. It's not even that much on Legendary difficulty. It's pretty good. It's probably not the strongest unit in the game, though, but it does cost Terror, so it might be good for getting some morale down. Although, if we're fighting Lizardmen, they've got insane morale, haven't they? 75 on these regular Saurus Warriors, so yeah, they're pretty good. And then we have a Black Arc Corsair just hanging out over here, with Admiral Barsafar, who is a ranged general, hybrid weapon infantry. Have you got anything special on you, my good man? How do you even check that? Wait, can you... Oh, wait, okay, so this is my inexperience, actually, I gotta admit. Playing Dark Elves, I've never really used Black Arcs before because they seem kind of meh to me. But I guess he doesn't really get a level. He's not like a usual general, I suppose, because yeah, I guess that makes sense. Anyway, so yeah, this is our mobile recruiting platform, if you will. Which I think is what I'll use it for as well, because we get Black Arc Corsairs, regular and handbows right away, so we can recruit them here, and the nice thing is that we can recruit them here as well, from the Black Arc. And if we go into this expansion, yeah, I believe it makes it even bigger, I'm not sure. It doesn't actually seem to change anything. It does increase casualty replenishment rate, because that's what I noticed earlier when I was just checking them out. It says any armies within the Black Arc sphere of influence may recruit units directly from it. But I can already do that. I don't need to be in that expansion. So I don't know exactly how that works, but sounds good. I wonder if I can, yeah, I can probably get you in range of the Southern Sentinel, so we get some bombardments to your shit as well. Sounds pretty good. Before we do that though, so there's the whole question is, do we even keep this or do we just destroy it? I mean, once we get inland here, we can't really recruit from the Black. Well, we can still globally recruit from it, I suppose, but actually, I'm not sure if you could. You probably can't actually. So we need recruitment buildings somewhere, but we definitely don't want them here. I would get Dark Shards from it, but we can get the Crossbowmen. These guys cost 150. Let me just check what these guys cost. 112. So they are cheaper. I don't necessarily think they're better, but they are cheaper. I think, yeah, you probably want a couple of each. Also, these are 165. I don't know why it says they're cheaper or more expensive. Or cheap, yeah, it says they're cheaper here, I guess, because this is uninfluenced by extra costs and such. Yeah, we got a couple units on here already, which I would like to put on this in this army, because it actually make them a lot cheaper. But if I were to do that right now, I would be kind of wasting a whole lot of time, because I could attack the Southern Sentinels right now and just take this town immediately. I'm going to just demolish this, though. I think that's clear, because even if I wanted to have this building somewhere, I wouldn't want it in my major settlement. I'd want it in a smaller one. Plus, this has gold as a resource, so we want to build a gold building as soon as possible to make some sweet, sweet cash. So yeah, we can not recruit any right now, because we already got one. Could recruit a lord or something, but that seems a bit silly. That'd be a bit silly, wouldn't it? So what else then? We got slaves, nothing to really look at that. Rights, I guess. So we have a new right. So this is the sacrifice to Anaf Reima, which gives us armor for Karabdis units, armor piercing missile damage for Black Archers. Oh my god, 100%. That's pretty crazy. Although I believe, so that would only be for this unit then. They do a whopping 3 armor-piercing missile damage, so that's basically 6 then, isn't it? So that's not really as good as it sounds. Cause fear for Corsair units, that's pretty good, and stock for Corsair units, that's also pretty decent. So yeah, we got that instead of getting a Black Ark Corsair, which we just get from major towns. Then, what else do we have? I guess we can't do any upgrading here. We need more growth, I guess? Yeah, we need 4 growth for any of these buildings. I'm not going to demolish that, because that's our only recruitment right now. And it's pretty good. Plus, we can't build anything. Oh, we could build one of these things. I guess, yeah, I wouldn't mind some growth, I suppose, but let's just hold off. I definitely want to keep this for now. That's got to be the most important thing for us, recruiting a bazillion of those units, because they're cheap as heck. So I guess, yeah, what we'll do is we'll move you up a little bit, so you're in range of that town. So we get some bombardments when we attack it. Also need to speed up all the movements. Go ahead and do that too. I should also mention, probably should have done this earlier, in the description you'll find them. I have 2 mods, one of which is the faster enter and camera mod, which makes the enter and camera faster. I know, right? Crazy. And then the other mod is the battle camera mod that allows me to zoom out further in battle. Not on the campaign map, but in battle. We need to do our technology still. So we have 3 options right now. Recruitment cost reduction for units we aren't going to use very many of. Raiding income, post-battle loot's always nice. And growth. Growth's pretty good. I wonder if this growth also increases growth in Black Arcs. I imagine it does not, but still. Another 15 there as well. Income from ports, casualties captured post-battle. That's pretty good, actually. Continuous slave supply, that makes sense. Harpies, Black Ark Corsairs recruit rank, that's going to be pretty useful for us, I think. Upkeep cost reduction for Black Ark Corsairs as well. And this is basically useless for us in time. Well, actually, no, there's some stuff for Black Arcs there, but not much. Speed as well. It's between these two. I kind of like the growth. I like the casualties and stuff. I think all of these I like, and this one I just like the upkeep cost reduction, maybe the experience, but not even that much. So let's start with some growth. Let's get growing. And I think beyond that, actually, diplomacy, I suppose. Citadel of Dusk hate me, so I'm probably going to go to war with them soon, I imagine. Clan Spittle we could possibly trade with. They do not want to. I have no idea where these guys are, and it's the whole point of Skaven, though, isn't it? But yeah, they're probably down here or up there. We have a lot of Skaven around us, I think, which is okay.
Hi, what would you have of me?
Did she just say hi? And then, yeah, you're over here. We could get... Oh, she hates vampires. Well, we're not... It's a good thing I'm not vampire then. Climate is irrelevant. That's interesting. I wonder if she just doesn't care about any kind of... I wonder if I would even want to go for that. Probably not for the moment, actually. I do want to check, actually. So what is here suitable? Frozen, Savannah, Jungle, and Temperate. Temperate Island, sorry. And regular Temperate, unpleasant. Chaotic Wastelands, unpleasant. So I guess we actually trade some out, don't we? Because I'm pretty sure Chaotic Wasteland, at least for sure, is... And also, I know Frozen is... where's Frozen? Oh, Frozen is still, actually. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Chaotic Wasteland is fine for all the other Dark Elf Lords. Because, I mean, this is all Frozen. Or Wasteland, isn't it? Not sure. Either way, doesn't matter. we're going to be not bothered with that anyway for a while. Although there are some mountains here which are bad for us, so that might not be as good. Yeah, mountains are straight up uninhabitable for us, so that's not good. It's no bueno. Objectives. The Vortex campaign, of course, is what we'll go for. I think that's it. Enough looking at things. Let's go murder these people, shall we?
Ready the crew!
A couple of Cyrus warriors and a couple of skink cohort with javelins. Sounds good. These guys have shields. Have they always had shields? I don't remember that. We got Kane's Lash, a bombardment, a bolt of magical lightning. Okay. Sky Cauldron, another bombardment, and Soul Rain, another bombardment. Many bombardments. Alright.
The tower calls!
Let's murder some people. Well, some lizards, I suppose. Don't know if you could really specify them as people. I mean, they're animals, right? They're beasts. I mean, they're lizards is what they are. Lizardmen. I guess, yeah, they are lizardmen, so they could be specified as men then, couldn't they? I don't know. What am I talking about here? It's ridiculous. Stop it. I'm gonna have to use these units because I don't think I've ever actually used Black Ark Corsairs in combat ever. I don't tend to recruit Black Arks because I always underestimated them. Black Ark Corsairs, I should say. I think regular Black Ark Corsairs are really good. I don't think these guys are particularly great because just comparing these two, this unit, in my opinion, is straight up better. There's an extra 10 of these guys and they're better in melee. Quite a bit better in melee, in fact, but you still wouldn't really want to use them as melee units. And this unit has armor piercing, which makes it so much better. If these guys had armor piercing, they'd be mental though, I suppose. Anyway, you have 2 units of frontline infantry, so I guess we'll put you at the front. We can put you, I guess, behind them. Actually, let's just do this. Although I probably want to have these guys flanking around. We have this massive Feral Manticore, which I've definitely never used in any campaign so far. That's a flying Manticore, alright. And then we have the big man himself. Mr. Fellheart. You can go away now. Look at this man. He's got a cool helmet. And he's got himself a nice buff as well. That's pretty good. Right, let's start the battle. We got 45 seconds until these things arrive. There you go, awful wide formation here. Awful wide formation. So they are supposedly, yeah, they're using shields. Alright, well, I'm gonna hang back because I definitely outranged them for now.
Cold-blooded killers.
Cold-blooded killers.
Forward.
These are actual melee units though, so I probably should actually have you on the flank then, shouldn't I? Apparently you'd lose that against Cyrus warriors. Well, let's hope we murder enough of them, I suppose. You're supposed to be kiting, I guess. Mr. Lokhir Fellheart, why don't you come over here and help out this unit here, I suppose. Right, you're supposed to be flanking for sure. Okay, let's do some bombardment. Let's do one there, one here, and I don't want to see what the damage is there. Let's do another one there. Why not? Alright, 4 Manticore, get in there. Actually, go kill one of these king cohorts for me. Okay, Loki actually got him there and he's just kind of murdering everyone now. Sounds good. We definitely messed them up quite a bit. Not an insane amount, but it's alright. So yeah, these guys just kind of run around and shooting people, I suppose. It's alright. I'm gonna make sure these guys... I mean, can fire whilst moving as well, so that's good. I think we are sort of losing this. Let's try and hit them in the back here. This Feral Manticore will have an easy time, I suppose. Because my melee units are actually losing against them, it seems. Right, I don't think you can actually lose that battle. So I'll counter-charge them. I don't know what these guys are doing, but... let's ignore them, actually. Okay, we're firing the back of them now. That should be okay. Not a whole lot else we can do. We got another bombardment again. That was quick. Let's do it here. This one available again as well. Oh, that may have been bad, actually. Let's hope it arrives soon. Should still be alright. Eh, could have been better, could have been worse. Can't really hit this one without murdering my own troops too much. This unit got absolutely wrecked, actually, by these Cyrus warriors. Probably not the best battle I've ever fought, but it's alright. Unless we lose this unit, in which case it won't be alright. Well, would it? I don't know, maybe it would be. Okay, they've routed. Yeah, you'll be fine. Alright. A bit underwhelming, to be honest. But we got Murderous Prowess. Did we just get that just then? I was losing men there. Right. Did I let that guy get into melee? I don't know. I don't know what I was doing that battle. I honestly thought we were going to absolutely just rinse them, but I did kind of forget how good even regular Cyrus warriors are.
The KRAKENLORD always wins!
Everyone did pretty well, actually. You got the lowest amount of kills. That's just sad, dude. This thing overperforming, though, I didn't expect it to do as well as it did. It was up against some shitty units, but still. Here's the question, isn't it? Do we loot and occupy, or just occupy? I've been recently getting accustomed with looting occupying a lot more, especially since I was playing as, well, I'm the head-to-head against Lionheart. I'm playing as Harganef, is it? Whatever, the new one. The second new one, I suppose, now. The Crone, that's her name. And she needs to loot and occupy all the time, because she needs the slaves, but I'm not sure if I need it with him as well. But I think I will. Not sure how soon we'll be able to move out of here, happiness-wise. It's pretty darn unhappy. That's pretty good. Death Mask. That is a very useful item to have early on. Got a whole bunch of money from that. Maintain control one province either by direct ownership or through vassals. That is an army.
Lokhir Fellheart.
Is that in range of me? Probably is as well. Yeah, they are. Well, if that attacks me, we might be in slight issues. Do we want this here? I wouldn't mind some dark shards, I think. Not sure. What could we build elsewhere here that we'd want? We definitely would want happiness. I definitely want some of these because we get 50% more income from slaves, so we definitely do want to say. Actually, yeah, so that was a good. I think looting and occupying is going to be our default here as well. Yeah, we want the money thing. We want happiness, and we want the walls. So money, maybe that one. I don't know. Either way, we don't really want this, but obviously that's not the point, is it? I think we'll repair it. Definitely spending more money on repairing than I would have gotten from actually taking the town.
Aboard the Tower of
But the slaves will hopefully be worth it. 5 armor, that's just... Is that a joke? Is this some kind of joke? Okay, well then I guess we start recruiting Blackheart Corsairs. Regular ones. And you're in range, so yeah, we can recruit from here. I can't recruit from there though, so it kind of depends on what they do. But how many towns do you own, by the way? Southern Sentinels. 3. So that's that one. And apparently 2 over here, so there's something in between that's owned by... probably Skaven. And also these guys here who might declare war on me very soon because they don't like me at all. So that could be bad. I guess we'll see what happens. First we gotta deal with that army if they decide to attack me, which is larger than the one we just dealt with, and we are wounded. So I don't know about that. No regiments of renown, obviously, yet. I could do some local recruitment of these guys as well, I suppose. Don't want to spend all my money right away and go bankrupt, but I wouldn't mind a couple of dark shards. I think I'd rather have... Actually, is that even going to happen? Okay, that's a good question. Are these going to go through or not? Because we're destroying that building, we're repairing that one, so technically we still have a building, but I'm not sure if it's going to actually recognize that as such. Interesting. I don't want too many of them because, yeah, let's just get 3. That's fine. I think that's okay. Right. I think that's it for this turn then, isn't it? I can't spend our money on anything else. I could recruit a couple... No, I can't actually, can I? Because we're already recruiting... Yeah, 2 in there. So I can't do that. And I can't do any building, so yeah, end the turn, I suppose. Yep. Minus 20 next turn, that's not good. Pretty unhappy over here, that's for sure. They are not attacking me. Alright, well in that case I might attack them since I just recruited a whole bunch of units. It's a different province though, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually not good, because that means this place is going to rebel. Minus 21 if I move out. So rebel in 2 turns. This is not... I mean, we can just immediately attack this, although they have a garrison. But they're also recruiting units. Maybe I should have taken an extra unit. And also I can't get you in range in any way, shape or form in this case, so wouldn't even have help from that. This does have an actual general though, which could be good because killing a general will help me with morale quite a bit. Got a couple extra Black Ark Corsairs. I mean, our army is definitely better quality than it was just now, but... if I wait, they're just gonna out-recruit me, I think. Well, no, I can out-recruit them for sure. But this place, I need to take it soon, because otherwise this place is gonna rebel.
It is time.
So how much have they got? They got 12 units against my 11. I think mine are probably definitely better than theirs. They've got a whole bunch of skink units, which aren't particularly great. Skink cohort. They're not terrible either, though. Alright, fuck it.
Admiral of Kar's fleets.
Let's do it. We've got 2 skink skirmishers, 5 skink cohort, 2 sour spears, 2 sour warriors, and sleep or something, whom we should be able to win against in melee with Mr. Fellheart. Alright, well they've got a bazillion infantry, melee infantry. We have 4. So I think that's where our main problem lies here. But there's only one way to find out. Only one way. Let's just win it. Let's just go ahead and win it real quick, alright? That's what we'll do. We'll just murder them. If I lose the Bleak Swords, I think I would be alright with that. Because I'm not too bothered about Bleak Swords and Dread Spears in this army, because they're more expensive than Black Ark Corsairs, and Black Ark Corsairs are just straight up better. Well, not straight up better, they have different rules. Well, they're definitely straight up better than them, I think. I actually have 2 more melee defense, these guys, but these guys are bonus versus infantry, so... Anyway, I'm gonna do something perhaps a little unorthodox. I'm gonna first of all get the fuck away from there. Let me give me some room. I'm gonna put you there. Just bear with me here. I was playing the Majigamigs pirates. And I legitimately went for a pike and shot kind of formation. It was with guns, though, it must be said. And my front line also had guns, and also were good in melee, or decent in melee. But it was working really well. So, I'm going to try it here with, in this case, pike and shot. In that case, it was shot and shot instead of pike and shot. In this case, it becomes sword and bow. Or sword and crossbow, to be specific. But still, I'm gonna try it. Because I actually think that it was working out pretty well. I might have to use these guys in melee, legitimately. I don't think it will work as well in this, because we have arcing shots, so we don't have to necessarily shoot through the ranks. That's the whole point of pike and shot, of course, that you need to be able to shoot somewhere. You can't shoot through your own men. I'm missing you. But, I'm still going to try it, because I think it might legitimately work out well. The only problem is this unit's super weak, but we can support with that one, so that's alright. You need to focus down that Lord of theirs for sure. But I also don't want him to get caught in the middle, although he is bonus versus infantry. But last time he did take a fair amount of damage, so... I'll probably have you focus on this guy as well. Alright, well that Cyrus Warrior is taking a beating, which is good. I forgot how fast these guys are. It's crazy. Alright, well I guess we're in here now. I'll drop in with you as well. Okay, well, again, we have these guys on the flanks, which kind of works out pretty well for us. Rambatan, that's our captain, I guess. There you go, finally firing. Alright, let's get you in against these skink dudes. Or maybe over here. A lot of units there. Just gonna help out. I'm gonna have you guys fire at them, you guys fire at them, you guys also fire at them. Although that kind of defeats the whole purpose of the pike and shot tactic of shooting through the rank. Like this unit could be firing in here. Actually, I think it will actually, because that can just one shot that one. Should be alright. This unit's getting absolutely mauled to death, so that's not going to be good. I really wish I could go and kill their general, but I'm not sure where he went. He's over here now. Okay, I need you to get out of here. We have to assume this unit's going to be okay, which it's not going to be, by the way, but it's gonna have to be for a second. You go into the air. Go kill this unit here. There we go. We have a unit kind of spare over here, which isn't really what I need. I need you not to get caught. This guy needs to distract him and then you run away. You've done a lot of damage to that unit. Let's go murder this one next. You're alright, actually. Fire in here. In the blob. Can you distract them, please? Yeah, that unit's probably dead. You're winning that. You apparently are losing this. Oh, that's Cyrus Spears. That's a better unit. Okay, we got our Murderous Prowess. You're doing alright over here, but it doesn't really help me all that much because our Black Arc Corsair is dying here. And I need to remember I can't actually recruit them here because I'm not in range of that thing. So I'd like them to survive. You're arching in there like absolute mad though. I need you to back up though. You're losing that by fucking miles. You're winning that, but only barely really. It's taking too long. This thing is not going to survive very long by itself either, I don't think. I need to do some routing here, but I'm not doing any routing. Unfortunately. Even their low units are not routing. This thing is routing soon. Even these guys, 34 men remaining. I guess that's actually a fair amount. It's just they have no HP remaining. Kill this damn general. Then we can talk. I don't know what you're trying to do right now. Try not to do that. Try to avoid running into melee with the enemy. I would really like to not have my Manticore die here. I'd also really like to win this battle, but it doesn't appear like that's going to happen today. Okay, go 1v1 their general. That will help. That should be over pretty fast, you'd think. Can you just win against this unit already? I need you over here, man. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. We're absolutely mauling him. I should have gone in there right away. I should have just not tried to avoid other units. Or try to kill other units. Oh my god, he's getting absolutely minced. Victory's in our grasp, apparently. Yeah, if he dies, that might help with morale quite a bit. Their morale, anyway. You're back. Come back, please. Come back, kid, right here. Alright, there we go. We won. Wasn't pretty, though. I probably lost 2 units. Maybe 3. This is a town, so... Pyrrhic victory. Well, it was a victory, so... 3 units, actually. I forgot I had another one. So, yeah, if I lost... it's annoying, but... It's not the end of the world, I suppose. Hopefully one of these units... This one may have survived. No, that one survived, though. Alright. I'll take that. Lost 2 units. That was a pretty tough fight, to be honest. These archers did well. The pike and shot tactic prevailed. I don't know if it really did. I honestly think if I had gone for their general of Lokhir right away, probably would have done a lot better. He would have actually mauled them to death. Now, do I loot and occupy this place as well? The problem being that we already have one place that's going to rebel very shortly, so maybe we shouldn't have another one that's also going to do it. So let's just occupy this one normally. Don't really need the money anyways. It would just be the slaves. But we'll get loads of those over time anyways. So it's alright. So we can't recruit anything here, can we? No. Although I should be able to recruit globally. But I can't do that either. Well, in that case, we can do that. It costs more money in here, but that's okay. Once we get over here, we can pick them up. And do it again. From the middle to the top, do it again. Right. That's not bad, but no. This is also not bad. For now, though, I need to go for my usual... Well, I guess it would be... Wait. Oh, there you go, Black Archie in here. Yeah, this one. Plus 8 melee attack and melee defense. One of the better buffs as well. Possibly Sheath Master too at some point. Ammunition and reload time reduction. Right, so yeah, we can't recruit anything here, which is a bit unfortunate, but so be it. We can, however, build a building here, and I will do so. Money or growth? I think growth for now. I think money isn't really going to be an issue. It looks like it might be, but we can afford a lot. And also I can build this thing here now, which is going to give me 600 bucks. That's a lot of units there. I mean, just, yeah, this has got to be, it's got to be that. There's our garrison here. Fairly decent. And if you're here, then actually we'd get you as reinforcements, kind of. Well, reinforcements, I say, not the units themselves, but... we lost... Oh, wait, we didn't lose that one, so yeah, let's just recruit that. I will keep the Dread Spears for now, but I'll probably will get rid of them at some point. Alright, I think that's good. Let's see. They're essentially dead, but we gotta go through the... Oh, you guys love me. Oh, actually, no, you don't love me, but... I'll take trade, though. Oh my god, hold on. Oh god, I wish I knew where they were. Where did they start? I mean, it's a main faction. I'm almost tempted to look it up. Because, if I know where they start... I only know where they start in Mortal Empires, because I played as them for like 3 turns in Mortal Empires. I hated it. Because I just don't like... Altar of the Horned Rat. Maybe it's that one. I'm pretty sure they started somewhere in the southeast, though. But I don't know. I really wish I knew, because if they... I guess I must have just met them, right? Faction encountered... So it's got to be that one, because did I discover any other town just now? I don't know. I don't want to get trade with someone if I'm going to be attacking them soon, and if they own this, I'll be attacking them soon. Oh god, I don't know. I think I'm actually going to look it up real quick. 1 second. Alright, so yeah, it turns out they start here, which I figured they would be, so I don't want to get trade with them, because I will be taking that town in the not too distant future. This place is going to rebel on 3 turns as it currently stands. This is not for a little bit. That's okay. I will still try and... I guess I won't, actually. With you, I would take trade if you'd want it.
Very well.
Would I take non-aggression with you? Probably would, actually, because if I... They own here. Right? No, they don't. What the... You own here? All the way over there? Man. I was going to say, because I could take up to here. And then just get peace with them. Or be friendly with them, anyway.
High Queen Kalida.
They own... Wait, what do you own? Oh, you own this little island over here. Is that what you own? Yeah, you do. That's yellow. It's not really fucking obvious, is it? Hold on, let me... Ownership. No, that doesn't help me at all. You only own 1 town, so I guess it is just that island there. So the point is that I don't necessarily want to go to war with them. If they start going up that way, then sure, we can be friends, and I'll just go that way. But yeah, for now, let's just hold off. I like that Clan Pestilence likes me, but I'm a little bit worried about what they've got in there. I have no idea. Anyway, let's just end this turn, I think. And then also probably end the episode. Let's see what happens. Okay, there. Well, now it's obvious. Clan Pestilence owns that right there. I don't think we've got enough units to attack that right now. Unfortunately, because they will be building up pretty fucking rapidly now, I imagine. Oh, they must have been on their way to take this or something. I don't know. They were ambushing anyway. Then again, they're just fucking scaving, so...
Lokhir Fellheart.
They would be. It's a major town, so it must have a fair amount of gear. Yeah, but there's no way we could attack that. Even if I didn't lose any units that last fight, no way I would have been able to take that right now. So I don't feel bad about not going for it at the moment. I think we are going to run to here, to Chipotle, and get our units from this thing. So, for now though, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, hope you enjoyed. Next time, we're going to do that. Until then, have a good day, and goodbye.